Here's that brass copper radiator I was talking about. For those of you that didn't see that video, it had some tin metal bits soldered on there, I guess. Sure wasn't on there very good. I've never seen one with the tin metal bit on it before. That side was on there pretty good. Look at it. This side just had like a dot. Anyways, great piece of scrap, and the battery is a great piece of scrap. As far as just one nice chunk of scrap, it doesn't get a whole lot better than lead batteries and brass copper radiators. And then I got Amazon book sale action, and I had to spend $40 on a new ink tank at Walmart last night to send the Amazon package. So this is going in with my organized style of storage. These ink tanks you can lot up on eBay, sell the empty ones, or even if they've got ink in them, you can just sell them. Oh, I found another one of these. Figured I'd have a ceremony and give myself an award one of these days. Maybe for 40,000 subscribers 8 or 9 years from now, at the rate I'm going. And not taking in a whole lot of stuff, but well, shoot, I wanted to put that tote back in there. But some decent stuff. It's gonna look something like that. Nice tight little load. Battery slip down there. Lottie-dottie. Next stop, post office. Let me get this stuff sorted out, show it to you real quick. Here's the deal. I took this microwave apart because I'm at the scrap yard that doesn't take the magnetrons. They require you to take this little device out. So I've got to take that to a different scrap yard. While I was in there, I took the microwave transformer out. I scratched that bundle of wire there so you can see. That's actually aluminum wire. And the top one will probably be a copper. But scrapyards should be aware of that. So they'll do whatever they want to do with them. Electric motor out of the microwave for the fan. And then got some more electric motors. Similar doohickey transformers. Big chunky transformer. Little transformer. The scrapyards where I live, except for one, it calls everything electric motors. They call transformers electric motors and stuff. First time I went to a scrapyard, they called them transformers. I was like, what? What's that? But this place calls them electric motors. And over here I've got a pile of Farkles I left in my tote. Brass copper radiator. Microwave's gonna go as tin shred. More tin shred down here. I got some short steel mixed in there. That's really not that much to weigh, so I'm just gonna put all that in there. Some number 2 insulated copper wire. Maybe a pound of copper or so I got out of there. I think that's a piece of stainless. Some junk wire, some low grade wire. Kitty cats helped me get this pile of cans. Another bucket of cans. A little bit of aluminum. Oh, excuse me. Maybe 2 pounds of brass or so. Some of these fittings came off this blue hose down here. Someone was saying it's to fill up air conditioners. A lot of scrappers really don't know what some stuff is, and they really don't care. In the world of scrap, it's not necessary to have any idea what stuff is. So this air conditioning hose is just brass, a hose with brass on it. There's no need to know anything more. For video making purposes, I'll ask people what stuff is. Someone was saying this is to fill up air conditioners, to refill them. I don't know if that's true or not. I didn't know the air conditioners had fluorescent yellow liquid. That's actually the first time I've ever seen something like that color come out of a hose like that. Someone out there know for sure what that is, if that's actually for air conditioner or not. But here's some keepers over here. Little plastic razor knife, nice little red Sharpie that works. This little detailing clay bar, it's nice and sealed up. And then I got these two staplers. I thought those were like tin snips for roofing, but I guess they're maybe for cutting duct works and air conditioning. Anyways, got some of these little short little bungee cords, little smart strips with some of the S hooks down here. Let's go see how much this is worth on a lead battery. I gotta take this up the street. They don't take lead here. They have another shop up the street for batteries. It's their original shop they had. And okay, go see how much this is all worth. Oh yeah, I had this little Juul e-cigarette. Actually says Juul right there. I should have seen that. This was, my camera angle was messed up on the video I made. Found this, but both pieces of this thing were stuck to the inside of the dumpster. I can't get this one to stick now, but they were definitely separate and both stuck on there. That one's not sticking now, but that's got a magnet in there of some sort. It's kind of interesting. I wonder what the magnet's for. But I'm gonna put that in with my gold plated stuff. I could send that to like a boardsort.com. They'll accept that as some sort of something. And then the case is actually an aluminum, so that's a decent amount of, looks like legitimate gold plate to me. Anyways, that's it. I'm gonna guess 35 pounds. Let's see if my other elbow's working right. That's on 100 even. Look at that. That's wheel weights. Check that out. Everyone brings their lead here. 137. My right elbow is functioning pretty decent. Look at all them lead wheel weights. 100 pounds on the dot. That's a lot. I think it's from the tire shop down the street here. Maybe. So it was 20 cents a pound. I got $7.40. So 23, 7 is 30. So that's basically a $31 load. Plus the keeper stuff. Plus that magnetron. Call it $31. So I guess I'll hit a little scavenger action real quick. Videos look a lot better with the sunlight out here. They look kind of dreary and drabby without the sun. See what I can scrounge up for your viewing pleasure real quick. Uh-oh, truck came. Brand new bag, look at that. Reusable shopping bag. What do you think about that? Reusable. I have to hold on to that. Let's see. Nice pieces of aluminum. A lid. Aluminum. Oh, aluminum. What's that? That's like a waffle maker. Pancakes or something. That's in good shape. That's an aluminum too. Ah, that looks like it's barely been used. What do you think? I do not have one of those, and that is green kitchenware or something or other. I might have to hold on to that one. Before I turn the camera on, I got some vacuum cleaner cords and the usual swagola. Nice little table stand. Not too shabby. Big old microwave. Like I showed earlier in the video, I could take all the motors and stuff out of there if I wanted. Used to do that once upon a time. Boy, there's a strong smell of something coming out of her. Kind of a patchouli type deal in there somewhere. That microwave's seen some oily, greasy cooking. Look at that. Now it's officially scuzoid, just soaking wet. It's like what's that remind me of? Angel cake, angel food cake. Look at that. Doesn't it look like that? Feels like it too. Wonder what it tastes like. Oh no, it doesn't taste like it though. Not bad looking little backboard if I'm seeing that right. NBA Huffy Sports. That my friends is a nice little, I mean it's a cheap one, but that's not damaged or anything. There's nothing been ripped out of it. That's a legitimate backboard. I think it's off like one of those ones you'd see set up. They're just like an above ground pole with the weights in the bottom and stuff. Farkle. There's some window screens in there and stuff. I'm kind of in a hurry to get home and get this published. I want to get this published tonight. Look at that. Brand new boxes in there. Look at that. It's not a bad looking door. Oh, yuck. Oh, you're kidding me. Ah, dang it. Ah, moron. That's disgusting. That's the bad thing about having a scooter. Hey, look at that, I got that air conditioner stuff all over the bottom of my feet. How'd I do that? Huh. Ay, ay, ay. What's the sniglet for that? Lump of kitty. Pizza Hut boxes, 14-inch best ever. I do believe that's what their dough balls come in. I'm not sure how a case of them got in the dumpster here, but there they are. Those are not bad boxes. Shoot, I might have to take those. Well, I just broke it. Just broke it. I could have sworn I seen a piece break off of there. Did you see that? That's really bizarre. That must have just been laying on the ground. I could have sworn that came off of there. There, came off of there, so still doable. Nice pieces of aluminum on here. If you want to take the time, which I don't at the moment. Very nice chunk on it. See if there's anything worth salvaging and all that mess. Those are decent little speakers. Little Sony shelf speakers. Those are not bad. I think it's supposed to be 4 of them now, but I have these. See if there's a 4th one hiding out around here. Like that, like those two. Except for this backboard's nicer than those. I'm gonna zip through this little section and head for home. Look at that big old worm, look at that. Starting to dry out, dude. You're lucky. Lucky I come along. He's trying to get up that curb, can't do it. There, boy. You lucky no bird come along. There you go, my friend. Garbage disposal in there. I got room for that. Uh-oh. This kind of stuff you gotta watch out for. I was just in the comment section the other night talking about this. Grab somebody's bag of drugs and put it in the back. Put it in the back of your vehicle. It could be very, very bad. Look at that. Look at that. I'm just gonna leave that whole bag in here. I was gonna take it to the retail store, but that's no good. Look at that. Right there on camera. What do you think? We were talking about taking a suitcase or some clothing, driving down the street without checking it out. That would be bad. It's kind of funny to think about, talk about, but definitely could happen. So like, sometimes I'll see a comment wondering why I don't take something, or like I was talking about earlier, look at that. Why don't I take everything I find? It's just, it becomes kind of irrelevant after a while. You do this for a while. It's basically just like saying, why don't you do it for 9 hours instead of 8, or 6 hours instead of 5? You know, why don't you just do it for another hour? It's kind of, I mean, like, I always think those comments are interesting, because it's like, well, most of the people asking are surrounded by dumpsters with this stuff in them. You know, why aren't you out doing it? You know. Better yet, why is there $1 trillion a year even going into these things? That's the real question. You know what I mean? I do believe that's an urn. Republic of Korea. Oh, I think that's an urn. An urn. That keeps scaring the crap out of me. Oh, it's too lightweight to stay in place. I think it's an urn. It's empty, fortunately. It's super heavy. It's definitely got ashes in it. Huh. That's too bad. I think it was empty before it got thrown in here. Someone probably dumped the ashes somewhere. This is probably what the deal is. Hopefully. Anyways. But yeah, I mean, I could go 24 hours. I could just drive and drive and drive and never stop and just keep doing this non-stop. So, I mean, it's not necessarily irrelevant that I don't take everything I find, because of course it would be a little more money. But it's just, no matter what, there's got to be a point where where you got to stop, you know? There's just so much stuff out here. Like that aluminum deal back there, someone could probably put that to use maybe, so I'll just leave that alone, you know, won't take stuff like that. you may have heard me say before, I estimate this at about $1 trillion industry. Stuff that goes in here. That sounds like a real lofty number, but I'd be surprised if that wasn't at least that amount throughout the whole country. So like the biggest businesses basically in the world right now, Amazon, I think Apple or so, something like that, are just going past the $1 trillion valuation as we speak right now. They're right at about $1 trillion with that awkward little thing. So put that into perspective. This goofy stuff you see me doing is about the equivalent of Amazon or Microsoft or Apple. That's literally how much money we're putting into these things every year. Look at that fat guy. What you been eating? He was hiding on this tire. I was gonna try to catch him. That's the fattest squirrel I think I've ever seen in my life. Why are you moving so slow, dude? Very next dumpsters. I see, I'm just trying to get home. I got stuff to do. I just want to get home, basically. And I mean, microwave, shop vac, cooler, Costco, step stool, toaster oven. I'm not sure what that is right there. Some kind of plastic containers for storage. And then I open this one up. It's just another giant thing of that. Yeah, every one of those shelves is just packed full of stuff. So I'm probably gonna come back for this later because I really want to get home. It's just never ending. I could literally just go out and just drive for the next 12 hours doing this. It's just a never ending thing. It's just constant.